everybody. It's Kelly with another edition of Firefighter Friday with the Cottleville Fire District. I'm here with firefighter Cody Woolbright. Cody, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been a firefighter for 7 years. Got into it because of my uncle. Kind of pushed me into it. It was this or cop. Being a cop, I've always really been an active person, and I wanted to do something to serve the community. I was initially going to be a police officer, and my uncle is a firefighter at Pattonville, and he strongly encouraged me to go this direction, and thankfully I did, because I absolutely love what I do.
Great. Tell us a little bit about what station you work at, how long you've been here, what position you hold.
So I am a firefighter engineer. I work at Station 1, which is our headquarters. It is attached to our administrative building, and I've been here for 7 years, and I really enjoy it.
So we know our firefighters don't just fight fires. They do a lot of different things. So, why don't you explain to us maybe one of your most memorable calls? It doesn't have to be fighting a fire, or maybe give us one example of a firefighter memorable moment and something else that you've dealt with over the last 7 years.
So one of I think my most memorable things that I do is a program with our outreach called Firefighter for a Day. It's where we take individuals who are come from situations that aren't ideal, or they have some type of physical or mental disability that causes them some type of difficulty in life. So we're able to take them for the day, and we get them to come to the firehouse. They get to spend the whole day with the crews, have lunch, have occasionally sometimes have breakfast. They get a own personal helmet. They go through everything that we would do in a day. They get to ride on the apparatus. They get to play with all of our equipment, and they just really seem to enjoy to be able to just be a normal kid and get to hang out with us for a day.
That's awesome.
One of my most memorable calls would be when I worked at Station 4. We had a cat that was literally stuck in a tree. So you hear the stereotype of fighting fires and getting cats out of trees. Well, that actually happens, and the cat got stuck in the tree, was stuck there for about a day until we came out, and we actually had to climb up, and by the time I would say within an arm and a half lengths from the cat, it actually dove onto me, and it was just trembling because it had been up there for a while, and it was terrified, and carried it down and gave it to the little girl whose cat it was, and it was one of those feel-good moments.
Great. So you said that you've been with the fire service 7 years. Mm-hmm. You talked about being at a different station for a while. How long have you been at Station 1?
So I've been here for 4.5 years now. Okay. So I started on C shift, and I worked there for the first 2.5 years, and then I came here to A shift at Station 1, and I've worked here for the last 4.5 years.
Great. So he talked a little about A shift, B shift, C shift. We have a lot of different shifts,
yes.
And our firefighters are on for 48, off for 96. Talk a little bit about what happens in that 48 hours that you're on.
Oh, so while we're on the 48-hour shift, it's kind of just like you are at home. We have kitchen, house, just like you would at your house. We have a kitchen, bedrooms where we are able to sleep overnight and make our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But then we have our training facility here, and our training facility in the back of Station 1, where we hone our skills as firefighters, and in the training room or classroom, and on the practical side of it. So we have our structured work hours from 7 a.m. to 4:30, and that's the work time. That's where we get all of our inspections done, we get all of our training done, we get all of our PR, our events done, where we try to get them during that time frame. And obviously we're here for 48 hours, and we get paid for 48 hours, so we work 48 hours. But after the 4:30 is over, it's kind of our time. We can go and work out, we can relax, we can go to sleep at an appropriate time as well. So it's kind of nice that we have the ability to make ourselves at home, because I also have my own bunk room, I have my own locker. This is my home away from home.
Absolutely. Talk a little bit about home life when you are here. How does that affect you and your family? What kind of support do you need when you're gone for 48 hours at a time?
So I have a wonderful wife at home who takes care of our daughter, and I was a firefighter before I got married. So me and my wife entered our marriage knowing that this was my schedule, and she was okay with it from the start, and she's been awesome with it, and it gives her kind of her time or break from me, because I am a lot to take, and I can be a bit obnoxious and overwhelming at times. So it's good for us and our marriage, because it gives her a break from me, because I know I am kind of a prankster, and it's kind of nice to get a break from that every now and again.